What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today I'm here to talk about pretty much my last video. In my last video, I was trying to upload before the game 3 started. I was predicting that the Lakers, after watching game 1 and after watching game 2, that the Lakers will sweep the series and pretty much bring it home. But I did say that I felt from the way I was watching the Eastern Conference Finals go down and the way the buzz was surrounding the Miami Heat that I expected the Miami Heat to win at least 2 games against the Lakers. At least 2. I wanted to give them 2. Because usually in a scenario where things are a sweep, they're not as interesting, and sometimes the championship rounds can be a little bit boring if one of the opponents are more dominant than the others. But when they're like a little bit more even matched up, it could be a fun series. And that's exactly what I wanted to see. After watching game 1, the Lakers blew out the Heat. After watching game 2, the Lakers still hold it down against the Heat when it looked like the Heat were giving it all they got. In game 3, this is something that I was saying in my last video and something I was saying in my podcast. The only way I see the Heat winning against the Lakers is if the Lakers have an off day. Now, what are the odds of everybody in the Lakers having an off day, having a bad game? You know, it's probably 1 in a million. But you know what? That one happened in game 3 because the Lakers had a horrible game, played badly, just it was just bad. It was just a bad game overall. Everybody played bad. Um, and what ended up happening? The Heat won. The Heat won the game. And I said that it would be impossible because when you have a squad like the Lakers, when you got teammates like Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Danny Green, playoff Rondo, you know, Kuzma, all these guys, Dwight Howard, Alex Russo, you have a team that's meant to step up. Like, you have all these players and not one of them could step up. That's just like unheard of. So I felt even if LeBron had an off day, even if LeBron had an off day, I felt like Anthony Davis has the potential to pick up the slack for both of them. Same thing, vice versa. If Anthony Davis, you know, is not having a good game, I felt that LeBron James would be able to pick up the slack for the both of them. He's so used to getting triple doubles, blocking shots, getting rebounds, assisting, getting his assist numbers. That I felt that LeBron James would be capable of handling it on his own and taking the team down. And just kind of like taking me back to the Kobe and Shaq era. When Shaq would have an off day or when he would get fouled out, Kobe would step up and say, "I got this." Same thing if Kobe got injured or Kobe wasn't, you know, as productive as other nights, Shaq would step up and be the dominant force. And, you have your supporting cast, your supporting role players like Robert Ory, Rick Fox, Derek Fisher that would step up when the big superstars needed it, and that's something that I felt that the Lakers were missing, that this Laker team was missing. They have all this star power, they have all this talent on their roster, and I felt like someone needs to step up, and that's something that the Lakers have been questioning. Who is that third guy in the Lakers? Who is that third person? Who do they turn to when LeBron is being double teamed, when Anthony Davis is being double teamed? Who steps up? And the Who, right now in this series, in this playoff run, it looks to be playoff Rondo. But even then, playoff Rondo, if it's not him, some nights it's Dwight Howard, some nights it's Alex Caruso. And, one thing that I've been noticing, one thing I've been saying about this whole playoff series ever since, I think, round 2, a little bit round 1, but I know definitely round 2, round 3, is that Kyle Kuzma has been, dropping the ball. I've been seeing a lot of air balls. I've been seeing a lot of mistakes, and I just feel like if the Lakers win the title, this guy doesn't deserve it. I'm sorry. There's no way that if you win a ring, you can feel good about yourself knowing the way you played in these finals, in these playoffs, and I feel like I feel like Kyle Kuzma might be seeing his last year as a Laker, um, just because the way he played. You know, his presence hasn't really been felt. It's more about the name, you know, what you've done the other years. But we all know it's all about what matters right now in this moment when it counts. And Kyle Kuzma, you're not doing it. And I just feel like, we'll be seeing you soon. Like with the rest of the Lakers, just like Ingram, just like Lonzo Ball, you are out of here, my friend. I just don't think that we will see you. And if I'm wrong, and if I'm mistaken, and you end up still being a Laker next year, I really hope that you work on your game, get better, because you definitely came out of the bench and you had some star power to you. And, you know, that's something that we want to see. So hopefully, today's Tuesday. Game 4 is tonight. Um, Today, I was hoping that the Lakers would wrap things up and we would be celebrating the title because I'm off today. But you know, today's gonna be Game 4. I hope the Lakers bounce back, like the song Big Sean. Last night I took an L, but tonight I bounce back. Hey, so tonight I'm hoping the Lakers bounce back. We have Game 5 on Friday, which a lot of people are predicting that will be the end and the wrap up to this finals. And I'm also off, so I'll be able to enjoy it. Um, Thoughts on tonight's game? As long as LeBron James, Anthony Davis come back and bounce back, uh, I want to say here are my predictions. My predictions is that I don't think the Lakers and LeBron and Anthony Davis will have another off night. I think they will bounce back. I think if not one or two or all supporting cast members, supporting role players, bench players will be playing a bigger role and will be stepping up. Um, I don't really see the Heat, you know, getting lucky twice or 2 times in a row, especially with LeBron and the way he's been playing and looking in the series. I feel like his mentality is a little different this year. I feel like his mentality is like, let's get the job done and let's wrap the series up. You know, he just talked about it the other day that his thing is about what do you call it? His mindset is like, I'm never thinking about how many points I'm gonna get, how many assists I'm gonna get, how many rebounds I'm gonna get, and every single day he comes with the mentality of trying to close out the game. So hopefully he gets to get the job done. Hopefully he gets to get the job done and closes out the game. And we'll be watching the 2020 Lakers win an NBA title. And this will be my 6th time watching the Lakers win a title. My 12th time watching one of my favorite teams win an NBA title. And I got to see MJ win 6. Got to see Kobe win 5, and LeBron win 1. So it'll be really cool to see my team win another one. You know, Jimmy Butler. Shout out to Jimmy Butler though, because even though he's on the opposite team, the opponent team, he really did his thing, and he's been carrying the Heat all the way to the finals. And everything that he did in these playoffs run was incredible. There was definitely some moments in NBA history that went down this year. Devin Booker, he did an amazing job. Um, Carmelo Anthony coming back. Shout out to Chris Webber. He did his thing against the Rockets and playing with the Thunder. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed this playoff series. The battle between Denver and Utah, that was really amazing. Denver versus Lakers, that was another classic battle. And, it was beautiful. I don't know, I just really enjoyed the NBA playoffs this year. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you entertained, or not bringing you a good video. Your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job, and you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. As for Sunday, football Sunday, you know the Rams did the thing. They're making me a very proud Rams fan right now. Thank you. Boy Ricky Rick. Deuces.